Have you ever wanted to learn an instrument to impress your friends or to play along to your favorite song? Well, the ukulele is easy and simple, and it's a perfect activity to play in between classes or when you're bored at home. I've been playing the ukulele for about 4 years now, and I think it's one of the simplest instruments to learn. So today, I'm going to teach you how to play the ukulele. To learn the uke, we're going to break it down into 3 parts: the head, the neck, and the body. First, we're going to learn about the head, or where we tune the instrument. Second, we're going to learn about the neck, where we play the chords. And last, or thirdly, we are going to learn about the body, or where we strum. The first part of the ukulele we're going to learn about is the head. Like our own bodies, the head is located at the top of the instrument, and on it there are 4 different knobs that correspond to the 4 different strings. This is where we tune our instrument. To tune the ukulele, we want to pluck each string individually while turning the corresponding knob, left or right, to change pitch up or down. To help you find the right pitch, you can get an electric tuner or find a tuner online. With some practice, you might even be able to tune your instrument by ear. It's important to check the tuning of your instrument each time that you pick up your ukulele, because it's common for the strings to come out of tune, which can lead to your chords sounding wrong and your song sounding off. Now that we've got our instrument sounding correct, let's move on to the second part of our instrument, the neck. The neck is where we play chords that make up our songs. It's divided by these bars that create sections that we call frets. By holding down a string in a fret, you can change the way it sounds. You can make chords by strumming all four strings and holding down certain frets. When reading music for a uke, chords will often show up like this, in tablature notation, or tabs. Although it may look a little weird, it's essentially a picture of what your fingers should be doing on your instrument. The vertical lines represent your strings, where the rows represent your frets. On the tabs, there is a circle with a number in it. Those correspond to where your fingers should go. When playing the chords, you would use your 4 fingers, your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky finger. Starting with your index finger, it counts down from 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, looking at this chord, the C chord, it's showing you to put your 3rd finger, or your ring finger, on the 1st string, the string closest to your feet, in the 3rd fret. When playing all the strings, you play a C chord. Whenever you want to learn a song, most sites will have the lyrics plus the name of the chord and where they go, with this notation next to it, so you can learn how to play any chord you want with any song. With some practice, you won't even need to look at the tabs, and you'll memorize the chords and be able to play whatever song you want. But chords are only half the song. The 3rd and final part of the ukulele that we're going to learn about today is the body, or where we strum. When playing along with the ukulele, every song will have its own strumming pattern that goes along with it. Strumming patterns are made up of 2 strokes, a downstroke or an upstroke. The most common strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, up. It's popular because it can go along with almost any song you want to play. And that's the strumming pattern that we are going to use today. In order to strum along with a song, all you have to do is repeat the pattern over and over again. However, it's important to keep the pattern as steady as possible and keeping up with the beat of the song. You can practice a strumming pattern by gently placing your left hand over all 4 strings, muting any sound that would come from strumming. Now, you can practice the pattern that we said before. Down, down, up, down, up. Once you get comfortable with that, you can add a chord to the mix, like the C chord that we learned. When you start playing songs, however, you'll probably play more than 1 chord, so it's important to remember to keep the strumming pattern as steady as possible when you switch chords. Like. We just learned about 3 parts of the ukulele and how to use them. First, we learned about the head, used for tuning. Second, we learned about the neck, used for making chords. And third, we learned about the body for strumming. The ukulele is definitely one of the simplest instruments for you to learn because it requires very little prior knowledge of music theory, making it perfect for anyone, like a college student, to pick it up as a new hobby or just because they wanted a new skill to learn. The best part is, with a quick Google search, you can learn thousands of songs with just 3 to 4 simple chords. So maybe the next time you have some free time, try picking up a ukulele.